gave away my wash.
Hi, Jazzy's plan. Got hot again every time I sit down. This old age stuff is for the birds. Just getting warm. Good evening, good evening. I don't know how many more people are going to come on. I'm just going to start talking because I have to get off at 6 o'clock and I've still got to go through one basket and then the big bag of swag and my little box of Simply Gilded washi. So I thought I could see from my Instagram on my computer whether or not I'm online, but it's not showing up. So whatever. We'll get started. All right, so I'm back on part 2 of my swag reveal from Go Wild that was held here last week in Washington, D.C. And I must say, oh my God, Cindy's calling me. Oh God. Okay, all right, I'm back. So anyway, I was gonna share the rest of my reveal, and I have pretty much like the bigger items that I got. So it's like the Simply Gilded washi that I got. I wanted to show sort of what I don't have everything from my table swap that I did for my table mates on the second day because I used everything. But I was gonna give out these as like swag. I had a couple bags of these of swag for people, and I left them right on my table. And I think it's because I never finished like wrapping them up, but I had them in a little bag with my I didn't do contact cards like how everybody else does their contact cards. I had these made up for my Etsy shop for another conference I attended way back, I think in 2016 maybe. But I mean, they're still relevant. Nothing that much has changed. So I put those, put that card in there. But just to kind of give you an idea of what I had in my, and I have these little, I wish I could show you a picture of the box. I can't dig through the bin now because it's put away. But if you can think of like a little pink gable box that you like, it almost looks like a lunch pail, but it's a gable box. And it was about that big, and it had my label on it, but it said like Go Wild 2023. And so I included one of these hand creams. I chose it because, you know. Damn, why does that llama look like a sheep? But it's a llama. I had one of those, and I had one of these in there. It's just a nail file. And it was inside of, I have these little, let me see if I can grab one. if they're over there. Well, anyway, I have these little, very miniature paper bags. And they were like dark pink. And I stuck these in there with one of these. So that's what was in there. The other thing I had were these leopard print. They were like pink and gray leopard print cozy socks. You know, the real soft, fuzzy socks. I did pom-pom clips. And those, you can see a picture of them on the Facebook group page for Go Wild. I don't have any more left. One of my favorite pens are the Sharpie S-Gel pens. And I like to use the white ones. It doesn't write white. It's just the pen case is white. And then just some candy was in there with a bottle of water and a peach tea drink packet that you just pour into the drink and you can drink that. So I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I think it was enough where people, you know, got a nice gift, a nice table gift. So that's pretty much what was in there. I'm just mad that I left these because I wanted to give some stuff away to other people that I met, but it was fine. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention earlier was that I did do a QR code on my badge for the conference because I knew I didn't get a chance to print out my contact cards. My contact cards were cute, but I just didn't have time to print them out because I designed a llama that had star sunglasses, and then I had a picture of myself and sort of like things that I liked. And then links, there was my QR code that would link to like my Etsy shop and then all my social media. So that's pretty much what, you know, what was there. But I'm going to go ahead and get this ball rolling. I've got all this washi from Simply Gilded. And like I said, the only reason I was able to get it is just because I was at the crop and there was just an overage of washi tape, and I got permission to get extra, so, well, to get what wasn't used. So this green holographic bow washi, it's really like a nice Christmas green, and then the red holographic bow washi, and look how they look, which is cute for Christmas. I got, this one is more like a turquoise blue or like an electric blue, which is really pretty. And then this one, I can't quite tell if it's navy or dark blue or like some shade of purple, but it's very pretty in person. Okay, and then I got 2 of these floral bow washis. You can see that. I got a hot pink in these 2 sizes with the bows. I don't know if you can see the bows. It's tone on tone, but bow washi. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Whenever I order Simply Gilded, I always get Stardust or the Slimline, because those are the 2 that I like. I very rarely, or I'll just get one that has like a pattern that I like. I very rarely get the bow washi. I'm different like that. Let's see. I have a green with the tone on tone. And then I have another one of the pinks. And then I got, this is the perforated washi with, you know, it says work, meal plan, bill due, home. So that one is there. Hey, Cindy. So then I got these smaller ones, the skinny washi with the bows in a black and white, and it's rose gold, nope, gold foil bows. And these have roses, and it's just striped black and white with roses on it. I don't know if you can really see. I think it's hard to see, but that's what it looks like. It's very pretty. And let's see. I got, okay, it's hard to see the design on this one because it looks like it's a chicken, but it's a bird. So there's little birds and it's floral and it's like green and teal and peach and pink, and they're little tiny birds, but it's really cute and it reminds me of spring, so I'll use it soon. And then here's some more bow washi, but it's floral with the floral pattern on it. And I also got pink with gold bows, gold foil bows. And then I have the rainbow with a gold bow, which will be good for this month because it's St. Patrick's Day. And then I got a pink scalloped one. I think pretty much everybody who took that crop walked away with a good amount of, you know, because there was so much. We were like, oh, here, take it. And she didn't want to have to haul any of that. She wasn't going to take any of it back. So it was just nice that I was able to get that. And I have my designated Simply Gilded drawer that they're going to go in. So putting that away. I do have other washi. It might be in the other bag, but that was washi we got in the big swap bag. And so here are the other two washis. So one is Wonton and a Million. Oh God, I wanted this one so bad. Because you can, when you're volunteering, like all the swag is in a room and it has to be, you know, parceled out for each of the drops and for the bags. And so there's this big box of Wonton and a Million washi. But when you grab your bags, you don't really know what's in your bag. And you don't have time to, like, I guess you could if you want, but you don't really have time to like go in there and get what you want. So this was the one I wanted and I got it. So it's just the Wonton and a Million washi, and I like it because it's like pink and red. And if you don't know, I love the color red, and pink is like my brand color for my shop, my Etsy shop. And so this one was Once More with Love's washi, and this is the design that was on the I'll share a picture of it on my Instagram at some point because I'm just going to do a photo dump. But this design was used throughout the conference. Like when you first walked into the registration desk, there were escalators that went up to the main level. Our registration was at the terrace level. So that's like the first thing you saw was that design that went up the escalators. You know, like they do like a vinyl wall cling or whatever to, you know, showcase it. It's a Go Wild conference. So I thought that was very nice that the washi tape also matches the theme. Okay, so that's that washi. I'm going to pull this basket up of other items that I got. We'll start with the pins. I mentioned earlier that I got a pin in my one of my tablemate gifts. Y'all, the pin writes like butter. I don't know where she got this pin from. It looks like it says Feng Taiwan. I don't know if that's what it... But that right there is the name of the pin. I don't know what brand it is. I feel like she could have got it from a shop like Little Thingamajigs. But the pin just, I mean, it writes like butter. And it feels nice. And I like that it looks elegant. So that's about to be my new favorite pin until I run out of ink for it. Okay, I think that's all the pins. Let me do this before I start on the pins. This, since we were already doing washi. So this washi is from Planner Kate. And she also had a sponsor table that was really nice, that if I wasn't so tired and cranky the day that we got to choose our tables, I would have walked over to hers, but I was too far away from it, so I just chose I defaulted to Happy Planner. I went with what I knew. So it came in this little box, and when you attend Go Wild, a lot of people have contact card boxes that they put those stickers that I showed earlier, for contact cards, and I'll show you because she has one in here. But this is the washi that we received for Go Wild, and it's themed for Go Wild. So you can see it's like the leopard print, animal or cheetah print or whatever, some stripes, and then the geometric shape. I'm so damn blind. I can't even see if you can see, but I hope you get the gist. And this skinny tape says Go Wild, and then one of her contact cards are in here. So go follow her and see what she's put up for Go Wild, and you can shop with her also. She had, her table setup was so pretty. It was like a mint green sort of feel to it. I just thought it was so pretty, mint green and white. And I really thought that her table was done very nicely. Okay. Now to the pins. I'm going to show you the pins and the stories behind the pins. Where is the... Okay, so we had gotten... I may have shown this already. I think I did show this already. Where we got a box of pins from Zebra. I think I showed this when I showed... I did. So... And if you haven't watched that video yet, we got a box from Zebra. So in our box, once we register for Go Wild, they sent out a box to all the attendees. And in that box was a little card with a QR code. You fill out a survey, and when you went to Go Wild, the reps from Zebra would give you a box of pins. And so I showed that in my first video. So another night we were, and I believe this was like one of the crops, we were given these pins from Zebra. So I got this mild liner, and I have a box of mild liners, so it's fine to get more. I don't mind because I highlight things a lot, and those are really good highlighters. And then the blue, and then the yellow. The yellow is like one of my favorite ones. Then, of course, I love the pink. This is more of like a dark pink. And then purple. The light. Actually, I don't like purple, but I do happen to like this one. And then there was like a teal brush pen. And then it has, the mild liners have 2 points. So it's a broad tip and then a smaller tip. And then this one has like the round tip on the end. And, and then this like reddish coral salmon color one. This is another one of my favorites. So when I run out of the ones that I already have, I'll have backups. And this is sort of like a slate blue when it hits the paper. This is the pen that came with the box that I showed in the first video. This is the box that we got when we registered. That was sent to us a few weeks later. This is another pen that was in my box. And then these two click art markers. They told us that these markers will not run out of ink, or won't dry out rather when you use them. I guess they're airproof. But they had like a big box of these that you could buy at Go Wild. But I'll probably, I don't know. I don't need any markers. I don't need any more markers. I really don't. I'm saying I'll probably buy them. I don't need any more markers. And if I do, I think there's like a coupon code that I can use to get them at a later date. But truth be told, I don't need not near one more marker. So I won't buy them probably. But they're really nice. I'll just say that. I feel like somebody gave me this tablemate in one of the tablemate gifts, and it's black, and I really do like this pen. So I'm just going to put it in my pen jar, my pen cup here on my desk. I got two. I have another one of these because somebody that didn't want it gave it to me. Tombow twin tone pens, and I have a couple of these in other colors just that I've purchased over the years. But they write really nice, and I like that this writes small on this side. So I'll put that over with my other Tombows. And this is an Avery permanent marker, and it's the small tip, which is great. And I do wonder how well it will write on some of those stickers I showed earlier that I said you probably need a Sharpie fine tip marker to write on those. So I'm putting those up. And in one of the sessions that we did, I feel like these came from the session that we did with Bess from Lights Planner Action. I don't have the paper that we used for that session, but it was cute. So she had us basically doodling and talking about how it was therapeutic, and you know how doodling can help you through your day and help you kind of cope with things. And I found that to be, you know, very helpful for me since I'm going through a lot right now. But the actual project that we did, I couldn't figure out what she was doing or where she was going towards, but you doodle all these different types of things. You know, you start out one way and you end up with one type of piece of art that you've done on a sectioned off piece of paper, and then at the end you fold it up and you're folding it into a heart, so then it becomes another piece of artwork. And so all of your thoughts and feelings are just put onto this one piece of paper and folded into a heart. So I thought that was a nice sort of like practice and trying to focus your mind and your thoughts and clear your head out a little bit. So that was like one of my favorite sessions that we did. It was hard to keep up with some of the sessions because I was volunteering, so a lot of times I would lose focus about where was I supposed to be next, and then sometimes people would ask questions about what we were going to do, and sometimes it just got a little difficult. But this was one of the ones that I got to focus on, so I was glad about that. But these are some metallic pens, and the brand is Artistro. So these are really nice. And Bess's whole shtick is writing on blackout paper. So it's just black paper. And she uses like gel inks and stuff to, doodle on those. And she actually gave us, this was also part of what we got from her, were these planners. So oh, here's my project right here. I never did get a chance to fold it into a heart, but she's got a tutorial on it. But like if you can see, this is the black paper, and then you drew doodles on it with that metallic pen. So I really enjoyed doing that. I didn't open this really. Whether you're searching for a creative outlet or way to feel more organized, Lights Planner Action has a product to help you take action. So there's just a card that she had in here with the different options for you if you want to journal. And this was the daily journal that came in this folio. So that's just kind of a look at it, at what she gave us, which I thought was really nice. Because I know like I've seen Happy Planner, they have some black paper, and I'm assuming it is, based off of this, but I've never used it before. But once I did this exercise, I was like, oh, this is fun. I don't think I have any of their black paper, but I sure do have black paper in my stash, so I will definitely be trying to work on that some. So that is all I have for that. Oh, let me show you this pen. It's from Villa Beautiful. The table that they set up was so pretty. All of the pins that they had. And I've heard of Villa Beautiful. I just have never really shopped there or really paid much attention to it. But let me tell you, that table that they had was so pretty. Everything was nice. And so I'm definitely going to be looking at some of the things that they have in their shop, because just from what I saw on their table, I would buy whatever they are selling. So here's a pin, and I think the deal with them is that they have these gem-filled pins, which are very pretty. I don't know how it writes. Let me see. Let me see what the writing situation is like. Not bad. Not bad. But the pen is very pretty. So I have a case that I put my prettier pens in. My fashion pens is what I call them. So it will go here. My fashion pens, my fancy pens. I have to clean my desk. It's a hot mess. The whole house is a mess. Okay. Avery was another sponsor. And they had this huge wall where everybody could just write something on with the pens, Avery markers or whatever. And you can get some stickers. I believe they were like Amy Tan stickers. Excuse me, I'm sorry. There was like, do you remember like back in the 80s you could pull stickers off of a roll? And that's how I used to get stickers back when I was a kid. They had actual stationery stores. And you would go in there and you could buy your little notebooks and your Lisa Frank products and like your scented erasers or pencils and stuff. I loved going to the stationery store back in the 80s. But Avery had like a wall of signatures, and on each end was just sticker rolls by Amy Tan, which were really nice. I don't know where mine went. They're probably in one of those bags. But there was also a calligraphy artist there, and we had these canvas pouches, and you could have your name or whatever you wanted written or drawn, lettered on the front. And so this is what I put on mine. And if I took Tisa's class, I probably would have been able to bling it out. Let me tell you something about meeting people at Go Wild. And I'm going to tell you how either tired I was or how slow I am, or a combination of both. I met about, at minimum, 3 people at Go Wild that I really thought I knew in person. So the first person I met that I thought I knew in person was the paper and pen girl. I think her name is Tamara. The paper and pen girl. At the karaoke party for Chrissy Ann Designs, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh, I know her from somewhere. I bet I saw her. I bet I met her at a Michael's Planner meetup. Because I'm in D.C., so I'm in my area. I'm in my hometown. So I'm like, I know who she is. I know that girl. I know her from somewhere. Not thinking, you watch her YouTubes. That wasn't even a thought in my mind. So here I go. Girl, where do I know you from? I know you. Did I meet you at a Michael's meetup? And she's like, maybe. And then I asked her some other off the color question, and she was so polite. And I was like, nope, that's not it. I was like, I know you from somewhere. And she was like, YouTube? And I'm like, no, it wasn't YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. And I'm like, no, it's not YouTube. And then, like, you know how you say something and it comes out of your mouth, and as it's coming out of your mouth, you realize, oh, shit. She is the person from the YouTubes that you watch. So then it clicks, and I'm like, oh, okay. So then it clicks, and I'm like, oh, yeah, my friend Joan had put me on to you. You are the person that, you know, we watch. Because we always are looking for different ideas and like faith planning stuff. And so she was like one of the people that we will always watch, and she does go live a lot. And so sometimes in the morning, me and Joan would just be watching her. Me and Joan would be on the phone watching her. Just anyway, so it was just funny. So I did that with her. And then the other person I think I did that with was D Planner Babe. So she's the person who, in my first recollection of anybody who used these daily pages, these here, where she was using them and like doing the whole shtick or whatever with the daily pages from Happy Planner. And because of her, I bought all of these daily pages when COVID hit, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to be home and I'm not going to have much to do. I'm going to change how I plan. And all 2020 went past and I didn't even use those things. So I only started using them this year because I'm still working from home. So I've actually enjoyed using them. But it took me like, what, almost 3 years to use those. There was somebody else. Oh, and I was sitting right next to him. It didn't click. So right next to me, I think his name was Planning with Gabe. I didn't realize it was him until I saw his Instagram like a day or two ago. I was like, oh, that's the guy that was sitting next to me, because he was sitting next to another girl who I knew who she was, and I did recognize that I knew her from YouTube. I just didn't remember her name. And then another YouTuber, creating chaos and creating, oh my God. Anyway, people that I watch on YouTube, I see their faces and now I'm seeing them in real life, but in my mind, I know them all. I don't know none of them. So I may have embarrassed myself, but I don't care. And I'm sure that they didn't care either, so because they were all very nice. But Gabe, I completely did not know he was Planning with Gabe. That's how I was so tired also. I was working on like 2 hours of sleep a night from volunteering. I was barely eating, and I was just physically tired and mentally drained. So sorry if I didn't recognize you, but I'm sure you probably don't care. You're just like, who the hell is this crazy bitch? Okay. So anyway, back to the swag. So we got this book from, I think it's Linda Tong. She was one of the speakers, Linda Tong Planners. So she was one of the speakers, the founders panel, which the founders panel was so good. I would love to see, if I go back, I hope that, I don't know if it's like a regular thing that they do, but I hope that they do. And if they do it, I want to see Lamika up there. Just saying. Lamika should be up there. I'm just saying. But anyway, so Linda Tong, I think she talked about her start with the planning, her planner journey. So she used to create doodles while she was in college for people's planners, and that's how she got paid doing that. Like, talk about a side hustle. I'm not mad at you. This I just got, it says it's a wellness planner, but there was a whole D-stash section in the vendor room at Go Wild. And this was in there. And I was like, this feels really nice. And it feels heavy. And somebody didn't want it. But look what's inside. You have a little bit of stickers and a bookmark. And it's already prompted for you to do whatever. So I'm going to try and use it for my wellness journey. We'll see how that goes. But I thought that was nice. I'm going to put it back in here. Okay, so I'm going to share with you one other planner that we got was from Rad and Happy. And it was given to us in the big swag bag at the end of the last session that we had. So that was Saturday. And it was in a nice, sleek black box. But this thing is so... I got to see it before. I didn't know this was going in our swag bags. But this is a nice planner. The paper feels like butter. So I know if you write on this, it's going to write like butter. And you can color in these pages. So it's all black and white. There is no color in here. So if you're like one of those planners that are like minimal type planners, I guess, maybe this can work for you other than the coloring pages. But it'll give you something to like clear your thoughts if you want to color, if that's your thing. But you can, I mean, the monthly, let's just take a look at the monthly. Here's your monthly spread. See? And then here is your weekly spread. So you have like one page of like to-dos and errands, and you can do like a tasks list here and check off what is going to be done on whatever day. And then you have a notes section, and then your weekly spread is on the other page. And I think it does that for the rest of the month, which is dope as hell. I like this. I like this. And I don't like bound planners. I like disc bound, but I would use this. I would most definitely use this. Is this a 2023 or 2024? I don't know what year this is for yet. Hold on. Let me go back and see if I can find out if this is for this year. Okay, so this is a this year planner. So I'd have to use it this year or redate it. But I really like this planner. It's really nice. Okay. I'm going to show this also from Plum Paper. And then I'll show you the sticker books that I got. So this was also in our swag bags. Now I want to talk about Plum Paper for a minute because there were two ladies at Go Wild who were with Plum Paper that I met. I think there were more than just the two women that I, was helping out that day. But Amy and Taylor, I believe, were the two women that I worked with to help set up the tables for Plum Paper. So nice, so sweet, so kind, so generous. I was having a look. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have guessed. I was going through in my head a little bit of an emotional thing at the time. I wanted to be helpful. I was my first time volunteering. I wasn't sure what to do. And this was a day where we were setting up sponsor tables. And I was kind of feeling like there was a little bit of chaos, behind the scenes about who was going to handle what for the tables. And, I didn't want to be standing around. I wasn't actually supposed to be helping. I wasn't on the volunteer schedule that day, and I wasn't supposed to be helping, but I decided I would go ahead and do it because I knew after the planner fair, which was Thursday, that I was probably going to be bored when I was done. And it just happened to run into one of the people for the team leads who said, hey, you want to help? And so I was like, okay, fine. But I was definitely feeling overwhelmed that day. And I don't know what it was about those two women, but they just had the Zen thing going, and they were just totally cool and just like, we just need help. And they just made me feel like it wasn't such a big deal. Like it was a big deal, like it needed to get done, but it wasn't as overwhelming as it needed to be. And they just really relaxed me, and I was so grateful for that. Even bought your girl a cup of Starbucks, which I thought was so nice. And so I'm mentioning that because I wanted to always go to Go Wild, and I never thought I was going to be able to go. I always assumed it was going to be on the West Coast. I always thought I would never be able to afford it. And then when my husband passed in November, I was really like, oh, now I really can't go. There's just no way possible because who's going to watch my kids? Well, then it turns out it's in DC. So I'm like, how can I not go? Then I was like, oh no, can I afford it? So then I found out, oh, well, go as a volunteer. You'll be able to attend to some capacity. And what I've learned from this experience is whether I go as a volunteer or an attendee again, just the investment and cost as far as going to Go Wild I'm sure that would be a deterrent for a lot of people because I know it was for me. But just going, when you start to, especially if you're in a situation or in a place or time in your life where things are just burdening down on you, and just the kindness of people and the genuine nature of people just being gracious and humble and kind, when you're in a place where you feel like the world is closing in on you and people are just kind to you. I mean, it's a planner conference where we're mostly playing with stickers and paper, but people that I met at Go Wild, attendees, people who worked for the brands, so many of the volunteers were just cool as hell. And what I want to say about Amy and Taylor is that they really made me feel, and they probably didn't even realize they were doing it. They really made me feel like extra special that day, because I felt like shit that day. Nobody would have ever known. I took my time going there that day. I didn't really want to be there. I'd already worked 2 days volunteering, and I kind of just wanted to go and just chill out. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to catch up with any of my friends, my local friends in the area, and I didn't want to kind of be sitting around. So I definitely didn't want to not be helpful or not do anything that day. So I was glad that I could volunteer, but I just felt like in the moment of trying to do that, things were a little chaotic. And there was no real clear direction or focus. And Amy and Taylor hey, you can help us. And they were so nice about it. And they were just so easygoing about it. And it was just don't sweat the small stuff. We got, and I mean, without saying it, they actually were just, we got you. And I really appreciate that. So it made me pay attention to Plum Paper, because honestly, Plum Paper is a brand that I'd heard of, but I never really looked into, because I tell you, I'm a happy planner. But as I'm setting everything up for their tables, I'm looking at the quality of everything and flipping through the books. And I was like, oh, wow, I guess I'll be sitting at this setup. There was 50, I think there was something 10 or 15 tables that they had. I was like, oh, eventually I'm going to have to get one of them. And it just didn't happen that way. When I walked in that day, I was tired. I was cranky. So I defaulted to Happy Planner. It was literally right near me. I just plopped down at a Happy Planner table. I went with what I knew. So I was literally kicking myself afterwards, because I was I really wanted to try out Plum Paper, and because of how nice they both were to me, I just wanted to, do that so that I could, talk about that product and, feeling like I could sort of give back. But in any case, in our bags, they did include some Plum Paper products. And what I've found out since then is that you can customize your Plum Paper product. So if I want to buy Plum Paper Planner, I can customize it so that it's disc bound, which is great, because I did not know that. So now I know. And I have a thing about the way paper feels, and I like the way their paper feels. This is similar to what the planner cover they had on the tables looked like, and the whole setup was so nice. They had a brown folio, and then it was a coil bound planner. So in here were some stickers, and I know they had this really nice sticker book with their planner. And then this is just a dot grid journal with the little purple llamas on it. So shout out to Amy and Taylor. Thank you very much. Y'all were the bomb. Okay, so I'm going to move on to what else is in this basket. It's 5:42, and I'm going to have to jump off at 6. I don't even know if I'm going to get to the other swag that I got. I'm going to try, though. I technically don't have to be off until 6:15, but I want to make sure I get through this. So this is what... I got 2 because my friend didn't want hers. She gave it to me. So I won't open that one because I think it's probably the same. But this is what we got in our big swag bag from. And if y'all are saying stuff I can't see because I'm blind as hell. And, oh, hey. Oh, shoot. I think that's Kim. I can't see. I'm so blind. Pip sticks. I always see Pip sticks ads on my Facebook feed. So I was happy that they sent something. So many stickers. We packed your pack full of subscriber favorites this month. Next month, you'll be receiving the same stickers as our veteran subscribers. Here's a $10 coupon to shop our newest collection. So there's like a code in here. And then meet Marge, one of our favorite Pip Sticker collaborators. Follow her on Instagram, Once More With Love. So Once More With Love is the washi tape that I showed you, and she also had the display on the escalator when you went up and down the escalator at Go Wild. And there's just like a booklet in here that talks about their design process. And then the stickers that are in here come in this cute holographic foil bag. This is really cute. I wonder if I can repurpose this. Okay, so let me see if I can pull out these stickers so you can see. Because they're very, very cute. Oh, a peacock! Look at that. Very cute. These are so cute. Little crowns. Gems. Crystals and gems. Oh, look at the gnomes, and they got little brown gnomes. Oh, and mushrooms. Gratitude is my attitude. Is this a big sticker? Oh, it is. It's a big sticker. Then we have some roses. And Happy Mail with little kittens and rainbows and other things. Animals and unicorn gear. And then these holographic. Look at that. That's pretty. That swan is really pretty. So I think this one is what the Once More With Love designs are. Those are really cute. And then we have some cloche florals, clocks, butterflies. I like that they're all on this clear paper. Some stamps and boba teas. And then just a card that says stickers are my love language, which I could just punch and put in my planner. Or it could be a journaling card or a postcard or whatever. So that is that book. I'm trying to get through this. It's almost 6. See, this is how you know that there's a lot of swag, because it's taking me some time to get through this. It's taking me quite a bit of time. Alright. Then we have 3 sticker books that we got. So one is from, I think it's from Amber Plans Her Day. And then the other is from Mo Jojo. Oh, I met her. Yeah, I walked up to her and she's funny. I thought she's really funny on her videos. And then this is Live Love Posh. And so this one came with like a washi card, 2 die cut stickers, and there was something else in there, and I can't quite remember what it was. And it was in a cute little black and white polka dot bag. So very Live Love Posh style. And I'll just go through right quick so you can see. And some of these are ones that I have already. Oh, how can I do this so it's easy? And I have these. But these I don't think I have in clear. I think these ones I have in like white. I know I have those. This is pretty with the hummingbirds. I know I have those, and I know I have those, and I have those. I might have those. I think I have those, but I don't think they're in clear. I think I used these already, but I don't think they're in clear. And then I know I don't have these. So some of these, if they were in other sticker books, they may not have been clear stickers, and they may not have been like paper stickers. This is so pretty. What I love about Live Love Posh stickers are the florals, but the colors are always so nice and vibrant. And then this is nice for like Easter or spring because it's the tulips. Lots of florals for Live Love Posh. Some exercise, some fitness. Oh, look, icons. Okay, Live Love Posh. Very cute. Oh, this is cute with the pink and the blue. All right. Very cute. Pink and green. All right. And then I will pop open this one. I love that they also give you like a coupon code for when you want to order, so you don't have to pay full price. See, and that's like another benefit of doing Go Wild, because then you get coupon codes for some of your favorite shops. So, oh, it's Go Wild themed. Make it stop. I should have known because it says Go Wild there. Look at that, Mojo Joe Plans. Look at you with your boxes, girl. These are cute. Oh, these are so cute. I love it. Very cute. Very, very cute. And like the colors are spot on. Hex boxes. Like this is perfect for Go Wild. Look at that. And then your dates, days, and dates, months, and days. There you go. That, and then big numbers. And then that's it. So that is a very cute book. I like that. And then Amber plans her day. This must be Go Wild themed also. So we're going to see what's in here. Let me check the time. I think I might make it through this next bag. Another coupon code. This one is Amber plans her day. The Go Wild edition. Shut your mouth. Look at Llama. Can I talk about the mascot Llama at Go Wild and how he was getting it in on the dance floor at the Plan Jamma? He has some moves. He was not to be played with. Look at these. Okay, so there's like 2 of each of everything. Look at DC. Look at the panda. And the cherry blossoms. Which nobody got to see because DC weather is petty. All the llamas. And these are just dot stickers and blobs. Blobs, I guess that's what they are. Watercolors. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at corners. I guess these are supposed to look like washies and torn pages. Very clever. Very, very clever. These are sticking together. Little pennants. Little dashes and dots. That's cute. Some banners. Some arrows. Doodle arrows. Like if you're a bullet journaler or whatever. Bujo planner. Some big boxes. Okay. These are just strips. You can't see it, but it's literally strips. So I guess you can see. They're just strips. I personally find that to be very smart. If you know, you know. I think that is very smart. I think this is very smart. I've not seen anything like that before. I find this to be very smart. Because you can just take a strip and make your own box. You can create a divider line in your planner. You can use it to underline. That is smart. Some quotes. Lots of quotes. More quotes. More quotes. Even more quotes. Or words. This was so nice. I really like this one. This is nice. Loving it. Okay. Oh, shit. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, I'm trying to see. You'll take all my purple stuff. Girl, I don't know if I want to give up some of it now. You know how I am about purple, but some of that stuff is like really cute. Okay, so this is the big bag that we got at registration. This is not what my swap came in. I actually put my swap bag in the trash because I found a little bug in it. So we're not going to talk about that. Go Wild. This is the registration bag, but the swag bag was really pretty. It was like a holographic white, and it said Wild University on it, and it was just like a half tote, but it was real cute. Heavy as hell, but it was cute. And then these little things I think came from Wild University. They gave out these little furry pom-poms. So, okay, first things up. Notique's water bottle. This water bottle will be getting used. It is so cute. It came with a straw, and it comes with a cap, which is like a rose gold. And then on the front, it says, I am becoming a woman of focus, a woman of value, a woman of courage, a woman of discipline, a woman of consistency, a woman of health and wealth, a woman of success, a woman of completion, which is cute because by the time you get down here, you're almost finished with your water. I see what you did, VJ. I see what you did. And it also came with, what I like is a cleaning brush. And then there was like a cap for it. And I think that's what you stick the straw into here. So you can drink it out the top, or you can cap it with the straw and drink out of the straw. And I didn't pay attention to this until Cindy said something in her live when she was going over her Go Wild experience. But there was, if you got this, there was like a card in here that explains like how she had to drink water growing up in Nigeria, and the lack of water and not wanting to get typhoid. So why she appreciates, you know, water and then wellness. And that if you want to join in on her water and wellness challenge with the bottle, you can purchase one for yourself. If you didn't get one at Go Wild, purchase one, and it's going to benefit the Water Project Inc. So it's a charity that provides safe and clean water to developing countries in Africa. So you can either go to Notique or just that at the waterprojectinc.com. Just sorry, not .com, just the Water Project Inc. online, and get your own water bottle. Like, talk about giving back. I would buy this for like a friend and gift it to them just so, you know, it would help support that cause, which is a worthy cause. Okay. What's the time like? It's almost 6. I'm going to give myself 10 minutes and then I got to jump off. Sat at the Happy Planner table. I am a Happy Planner girl. So I defaulted to Happy Planner like a punk. I didn't like break my neck to try and get into another table because I was just tired. So I got they had like different products out there, and I got, it came with this big note paper pad. So that's in the big size. So I got that. And then there was this case which this case is really nice. It's like a really nice folio. It's got lots of pockets. Pockets, 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 pockets. This is the only one that's like really deep. These are all like to right here, so they don't go very deep. Just this one. And this one is a pocket, and then this is a pocket, and then there's a zipper in here, and then you can put a whole pen in here. It's not thick enough to like hold a big pen, but you can get yourself a you can get a pen in there. Probably got to wiggle it around some, but you can get a pen in there now. Okay. And then there is this pocket, and then you probably just put in your Happy Planner. I'll show it to you. You put your Happy Planner cover in here, and then you close it up. And this has a pocket. This is really nice. That's so, so, so nice. I really like it, and I like the colors. That's my shtick. That's why I like Happy Planner so much. Okay, something tells me this was not with the stuff I got on the table because there's a sticker on it. So I think I got this from D-Stash. It's still cute, and it's a big, I think. So they're just dashboards. But anyway, I don't think that came on the table. So here is a 23 through 24 mid-year this year into all of next year planner. I may come back and do a flip through of this and the sticker book so you can just see what's in it. But we got this because, like I said, I got to go. I got to go. We got that. This mega sticker book. So there were several Happy Planner tables, and I noticed that some had 2 of the large books and then 1 of the regular size books. So some people may have gotten different things, but nonetheless you're getting stickers. So this huge mega book of stickers is one thing that we got, and then these 2 sticker books. One is decorative and the other is more like functional from what I'm looking at. Typical Happy Planner style, you don't change it up too much, but nice bright happy colors. Then a classic, what are these called? Half classic? I can't remember, but anyway, one like this, and this is also from half of this year into next year. There's like tab. I've never seen this before where it talks about the layout and all that. I've never seen this packaging before on a Happy Planner, but there's tabs here that talk to you, that explain more about the planner itself, if you can see that. But I'll flip through that too later. And some discs. These are metal mint color disc. And I think they're expander size. I don't think they're like the oh no, they're classic. They're not expander. They're classic size. But these are pretty. They're really pretty. And I also got a stretchy pin loop. And there was one that was also black and white with stars, but I gave that to my friend. So I took this one because it's pink in it. Got that. And then there was a bag. So I guess this is a tote bag. It folds in on itself. My mouth is dry. I've been running my mouth. Oh, God, my mouth is dry. Yeah, I think this folds in on itself. I'll never be able to get this bag back like this again. So watch the magic happen. Very cute. Very happy planner. In our swag bags, we got a mini notebook in this theme, like this black with the bold colors, and I gave that to my friend also. And I think that is everything from Happy Planner that I got. There's nothing else in here other than a cupcake pick from the karaoke party. But that's it. So that's everything that I got from Go Wild. That is my entire haul. If y'all want to see me flip through the sticker book and the planners, I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to try to get back online later tonight. And if I don't do it tonight, because I do have some other stuff I need to do, like talk to my children who I haven't seen in a week, I'll come back. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll do a flip through. I'll come back on my lunch break and do a flip through. And if I don't finish during my break tomorrow, then I'll come back in the evening. So maybe I'll do the flip through of the book during my lunch, since that takes less time. And if I have time to do stickers, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 sticker books, and then I'll go back and do the others, because I know I have got to go. I have a 6:15 Zoom call with my therapist. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. That case is adorable. That is a classic cover, Joan. I'm going to go back through and see if there's questions. The black pen is on Amazon. Okay. Jazzy, I was a volunteer. Okay. So, oops, I'm going to log off now. I'll see you all tomorrow. I thank you so much for watching. Au revoir.